I'm just scrolling on social media and I see these two unrelated videos, but I want to talk about them in relating to something that is burning in my heart. The first video is of this lady. She's talking about that she can never date a poor man, that she's the kind of person that if she dates a man this month, she's going to ask him for 1 million. The next month, she's going to ask him for 2 million. It's just going to keep doubling it like that. But because she likes money, and that poor men should go and hustle, stuff like that. What do I think about the video? Just hold on. The second video is of this well-known celebrity talking about getting married in your 20s is the worst thing you can do. She doesn't advise it to any young lady. You're not mature enough. You don't know yourself enough. And it's funny because she was on a podcast and the other person chips in and says, yeah, that marriage is like an institution. The people who are in want to get out and the people who are out want to get in. It's all this and that and that. And they're just talking about this. Mind you, these are extracts anyways. I never sat down to watch the full podcast or the full interview of the initial lady. But this is what came to mind. I am really, really worried for very young people who have access to the internet. People who don't yet know who they are. People who don't yet understand life and know their rights from their wrongs. People who are still forming a narrative in their minds. And worse off, those who don't have real life examples, those who don't have real life instructors and mentors that can guide them in the right path. Because on social media, there are so many opinions. Everybody has something to say. Everybody is saying their own. These are just two examples I saw just this couple of days ago. But the truth is that on every matter, there are differing opinions. And even as somebody who knows the truth from wrong, there is a way that they will pour honey on lies. They will say it in such a sweet way that you begin to nod your head in agreement. You don't even know when. Now, if that happens to adults who already, let me not even use the word adults, mature people who already know right from wrong, imagine what is going on in the mind of teenagers scrolling on TikTok. Imagine what is going on in the minds of people who don't have real life, they don't have people to guide them. I am so worried. When I watch those videos, me already know, I'm not even making this video to come and say this person is wrong, this right. Me, I'm watching those videos and I know what I think. And nobody's going to shake me out of it. But do you know who I'm worried for? I'm worried for young people who listen to those things and swallow them hook, line, and sinker. And another issue with this generation is that we're now in a generation where we just swallow things. We just take things that we see on social media. We don't do our research. It's actually scary. Even for me, there's some things I see on social media, I believe it. Until I go to the comment section, people are saying, no, do your research. And then I go and Google it and find out that this information is absolutely false. This information that people are saying with so much confidence, if you do this and you do this, this is what you get. Or in 1989, this happened. It's a lie. It's made up. It's fabu. I don't even know what the English is. It's a made up lies. That is where we are. And the average person now does not even go to fact check. Fact, so this one is fact, whether it is true or false. Not to now talk about ideologies being formed. Not to now talk about moral standards being reduced. It is God, I am worried. See, if you're a young person, especially if you're a young Christian, I beg you in the name of God, get yourself real human beings, real people that you can learn from, real people that you can see their lives like this with your two eyes and say, this one, I see their back end and I see their front end. And that I know that this is it. Because if you're just relying on what they're saying on social media, every month I'm more greedy than the last month. And people are celebrating her in the comment section. You are commending greed. Why does she not have a desire to be rich for herself? Why is she saying that she wants a man that is rich? Why can't you set those goals for yourself? This month I'll make 1 million, you make it. Next month you double it and say I'll make 2 million. And then marriage in your 20s. Like, excuse me, what are even the statistics? Have you gone to look at the statistics of people? Okay, let's even leave that statistic matter. What is the guarantee that getting married in your 30s will lead to a successful marriage as opposed to getting married in your 20s? I understand what she's trying to say. You need to grow, you need to know yourself and all of that. But based off of what? That's her own personal opinion. And yes, people say, yes, their personal opinion. Yes, everybody's entitled to their personal opinion. But when they're influential and their words have control over the minds and the mindsets of other people, especially younger people, then it is not just their personal opinion. They are trying to shape a narrative that is false. I can go on and on this matter. I really can go on and on this matter because I am pained. That's just all I have to say. It is well. Christians, Christians, incline your ears. He said, my son, give heed, give attention to my words. Incline your ears unto my sayings. Because the lies flying around on social media now, they are too sweet. Just too sweet. You can easily be carried away. It is well.